How Peter Obi made me a millionaire. Computer programmer as a teenager. AFOBATA Boss reviews. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The Chief Executive Officer of AFOBATA, AFOBATA Co. Limited, Alajeku Chinagbogu Virginus, prevalently known as Soles, had made sense in a get-together how previous governor of Anambra State, an official up-and-comer of the Labour Party, Peter Obi's arrangement of PCs to a school made him who he is today. As per him, his excursion as a computer programmer began with Peter Obi's assistant. He said Peter Obi gave his school, Uli High School, Uli, prevalently known as Uli Boys, was a set of PCs, and from that point forward, his enthusiasm for PCs and practicals and class developed. In this way, I am from Ejama Uli in Ihiala local government, Anambra State, and I went to the previously mentioned auxiliary school before I continued to the theological college in 2009. This was the manner by which my excursion as a software engineer started with Peter Obi's assistance. Luckily, we were perfect to have a PC in our home as a young star provided by my senior sibling Williams Chimezie, yet I did not have a clue about the significance of PC since we just utilize it to watch films and that is it. I fostered an extraordinary love for PC when Peter Obi gave my school Uli Young Boys with set of PCs. Then I was unable to stand by to return home to rehearse every one of my educators' thoughts in school. Days we had PCs practicals turned out to be the greatest in the school then at that point. I had the option to catch on quickly, pass my colleagues to the degree that assisted my educator with instructing my fellow cohorts and my young stars PCs common sense in the school. The affection went on to Bonus Pastor Theological School, Osina. This made my rector, Reverend Josephat Indunojo, and Mr. Angus Ubo, computer teacher, love me unbounded. As an understudy, I showed both my cohorts my junior and senior computer practical at Bonus Pastor Seminary, Osina, and St. Mary's Seminary, Umonwa Olu, both in Imo State. The love did not end there. I sought after computer programming as a vocation, and that is the specific thing that made me a mogul as a young person, scarcely 1 year after I took the West African examination, WAEC. In the event that Peter Obi, was not Peter Obi, I could never have fostered the enthusiasm I have for PC that has not just made me a mogul as a teen, yet in addition a dollar worker. Being a PC proficient and a software engineer is quite possibly of the best thing that has at any point happened to me since it made me to get away from destitution, he said. The young fellow nonetheless promised to cast a ballot and campaign for Peter Obi of the Labour Party and furthermore guarantee that the staffs at this organization, AFOBATA Co. Limited, additionally do likewise, presenting the no PVC, no salary strategy. He likewise said he will commit his virtual entertainment pages. The Solace, his fan page, Virginus Alajeku, has more than 30 million rundown and telephone data set for Peter Obi's mission. He further expressed that with every one of his system, he ought to have the option to give Peter Obi no less than 2 million votes easily. This time around, I accept the young people vote should certainly count, since I need better life for myself as an adolescent and my kids yes unborn. I accept Obi as the person who can make this conceivable, he added. First of all, at the talk that here at the adolescent, first of all, make nobody come from you, but not adolescents now. Okay. Mobilization is the key to the struggle. Yes, so instead of going at each other's throat all the time when somebody says something against a candidate, the best thing to do is to campaign with that opportunity and not to talk down on the person. Action speaks louder than voice. If anyone is offended by our testimonies about Peter Obi, then let the person tell Nigerians about their own presidential candidate's accomplishments and good leadership records. And that is how it is supposed to be. If I tell you about my own, or maybe you tell me about your own, and it will come like say your own, they better pass my own. If you talk finish, I will tell you, say, oh, my own this thing, you do this thing, you do that, you do this one. Okay. But if they do not have such records to compete with an amiable, humble, wise, educated, ideal, mathematical, economical, good heart, and God-fearing, Peter Obi, then they should virtuously join Peter Obi's movement to save Nigerians as president and stop being fooled by thief politicians. Okay, it is payback time now. Get ready to invest in printing of posters, t-shirts, mobilizing actors and musicians, because it is going to be a youthful campaign to break down the old order. So what do you understand what this man is saying? When PC that time, when we say that time they use that time computer and only TV there is and watch, you understand that he had at home, and Peter Obi actually came to his school and they distributed, and he was lucky. Do you know what it means to get a PC at that time, at that young? Sincerely, it will turn around a lot of things for you, especially if you can't be, say, you maybe your go-to language in your house is, sit down one place and, go and stay, don't go outside to do anything, don't play inside here. You will just fall in, you know that there is no other thing for you left to do than to fall in love or go back to your system and start, that is just it. And start, before you know it, you have developed a kid just like this young man. So while people were busy, discussing, while people were busy discussing that particular child is busy developing him or herself, all thanks to Peter Obi. Okay, you see, when someone will come and be telling me that they do not have structure, okay, somebody is saying keep deceiving yourself. It is like that. Brother, without this, you will work for a better tomorrow. You see, so at least this thing that this story, or short story that this person told us, you don't talk and say, oh, me, I know they for this kind to you. You understand? He has said, you know they for this kind to do at all. We should do what? Ensure we get our PVC. Ensure, say, we are not among those who will come out, make noise online and on social media when it is time for them to pray. When it is time for them to vote, they are not going to come out and do the right thing. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.